Hi, Willow class. It's just me reading some more interesting facts on the ancient Egyptians. It's been really wonderful to hear that some of you got quite excited about this topic and have been reading around it and doing lots of kind of Googling and internet research. It is quite interesting. So I would only encourage you to keep going and see what other interesting information you can find. I was watching some television the other day and I noticed there were some documentaries on Tutankhamun and Howard Carter's discovery of the tomb, which would look quite interesting. So if I get the time, I'll have a watch and let you know how I get on. Anyway, we got up to starting to talk about mummies and what happens to the bodies when they died. So let's go on to 31. When ready for a burial, a mummy was placed inside a special case. Some cases were simple wooden boxes, but others were shaped like mummies and richly decorated. The mummy case of an important person, such as a pharaoh or a nobleman, was sealed inside a stone coffin called a sarcophagus. Foot soldiers carried metal swords and spears with shields made of wood or oxhide. Later, soldiers were protected by body armor made from strips of leather. Specially trained soldiers fired arrows from their bows while riding in horse-drawn chariots. Each chariot carried 2 soldiers and was pulled by a pair of horses. During the time of the New Kingdom, around 3,500 years ago, this new kind of war weapon helped the Egyptians to defeat several invading armies. Number 34. The Sea People attacked Egypt during the reign of Ramesses III. These raiders came from the northeastern corner of the Mediterranean. Ramesses sent a fleet of warships to defeat them. A general called Ptolemy won control of Egypt in 323 BC. He was the first of several rulers who made up the Ptolemaic dynasty. Under the Ptolemies, the city of Alexandria on the Mediterranean Sea became the new Egyptian capital and an important city for art and culture. Number 36. The Hyksos people conquered Egypt in about 1700 BC. They ruled the Egyptians for 200 years. They introduced the horse, the chariot, and other new weapons, which the Egyptians eventually used to conquer an empire. And there's an I don't believe it fact. Soldiers who fought bravely in battle were awarded golden fly medals for buzzing the enemy so successfully. Brilliant. Fact number 37. Egyptian traders did not use money to buy and sell goods. Instead, they bartered, exchanged goods with other traders. Merchants visited the countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea, as well as those lands to the south. The Egyptians offered goods such as gold, a kind of paper called papyrus, and cattle. 38. Merchants brought back exotic goods from the land of Nubia on the south to the south of Egypt. These included leopard skins, elephant tusks, ostrich feathers, and slaves. One of the main trading posts where goods were exchanged was the town of Kerma on the River Nile beyond Egypt. We keep hearing about this River Nile. It was obviously crucial for lots and lots of different things, transporting goods being one of them. Fact number 39. Egyptians traded with a large number of countries in the Middle East and Africa. Traders brought back silver from Syria, cedar wood, oils and horses from Lebanon, copper from Cyprus, a gem called lapis lazuli, I think that is, from Afghanistan, and ebony wood and ivory from Central Africa. I don't believe it. Fly swatters made from giraffe tails were a popular fashion item in ancient Egypt. Can you imagine that? A tail made from a giraffe. A fly swatter made from a giraffe's tail. And the last one for today, fact 40. When goods were gold, they were weighed using a balance and special copper weights called deben. An item could be exchanged for its equivalent weight in copper. A bed, for example, had a value of 25 deben. Pieces of gold and silver were also weighed and used as payment. Brilliant. Thanks for listening, Willow class. Enjoy. And as I said, if you do go researching around this topic, please let me know of any interesting facts. Take care.